Some games will live forever as classics. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we'll be taking a look at 1993's action role-playing game, Secret of Mana. Known as Holy Sword Legend 2 in Japan, this game was created by Squaresoft and published by Nintendo for the SNES. Released as a standalone title in North America, it is actually the sequel to a Game Boy game. However, its predecessor was similarly renamed when it was imported as the famous Final Fantasy spin-off, Final Fantasy Adventure. Secret of Mana is centered on its own mythology that speaks of a war between a civilization and godlike beasts. This was accomplished through the use of mana, which became the fuel of a powerful flying warship. However, during this war, a hero used the sacred mana sword to destroy the unstoppable fortress and return peace to the land. As the game begins, three boys from the small village of Potos have trespassed upon a forbidden waterfall. There, one of the boys stumbles and falls into the lake, finding a sword embedded in stone. Pulling the sword free, he inadvertently unleashes monsters upon the land. Interpreted as a bad omen, he is banished. However, he is soon told by an elderly knight of the sword's origins and sets out on a quest to 8 mana temples to re-energize it and stop the evil he had unleashed. Throughout the course of his journey, the hero whom players name is joined by an amnesiac sprite trying to recover his lost memories, and the daughter of a nobleman questing to find her lost love. Meanwhile, they must contend with the forces of the Emperor and an ancient sorcerer who wishes to revive the flying mana warship. Presented with a 16-bit top-down perspective, The Secret of Mana is famous for allowing players to navigate a vast terrain and fight hordes of creatures in real-time battles. It is also well known for merging typical RPG elements with a unique ring command menu that momentarily pauses the action. When playing alone, gamers can decide which of the three characters will be their primary hero, with the computer controlling their companions. However, you can also play with up to 2 other friends with drop-in and out co-op. This was once accomplished with the Super Nintendo's multi-tap accessory, but is now a standard feature of the Wii's Virtual Console. However, as an RPG, playing with others requires a certain amount of coordination. This is due to each character possessing several strengths and weaknesses. For example, the primary hero is a fighter that is unable to use magic. The nobleman's daughter is a healer that can cast support spells, and the sprite is physically weak, but wields devastating offensive magic. Players must also work together to balance their attack strength meter, power their magic through rescuing elementals, wield 8 different types of weapons, and unlock skill levels to gain new charge attacks. Weapon upgrades are made possible through acquiring weapon orbs from boss battles, and taking them to a blacksmith to forge. One of the greatest and most epic RPG adventures of all time, Secret of Mana has been praised for its inclusion of a spectacular storyline, Mode 7 3D graphics, memorable music, and above all, enjoyable multiplayer gameplay.